Hi, everyone. Welcome again to Enjoy English. I'm Bruce.
I'm Antony.
Now, yesterday we told you a lot about owls, one of the most fascinating and, for some people, fearsome birds that can fly. It may be fearsome because most of them come out at night. They are nocturnal in their nature. And some people are afraid of the dark, are afraid of the night. And if they see an owl, they will think, bad bird. But that's not the case. Owls are actually a very important part of our natural balance between different animals. And owls have taught people quite a bit about things like flying. So today we're going to continue all day with more information for you about owls.
没错，我们今天要继续跟各位介绍。我们昨天简单的介绍了一下猫头鹰，老师刚刚也提到说呢，事实上有些人可能会觉得猫头鹰是一种非常非常让人害怕的动物。老师刚刚使用了一个字叫做 fearsome。fearsome 就是 fear F-E-A-R 后面再加上 S-O-M-E fearsome 变成一个形容词，让人害怕的。然后后面老师也顺便提到了我们昨天讲过的 nocturnal 就是夜晚的这个形容词。如果你忘记怎么拼的话，没有关系，你去看一下昨天的那个拼法哦，去复习一下也是很好的。我们今天要更加继续介绍一下，在这个不同的文化里面对猫头鹰的看法。
The mystery behind Guardians of the Night. For many cultures around the world, owls are a source of inspiration for legends and folklore. Some cultures view owls as guardians of the night, and when owls hoot, the sounds keep evil away. Others think of owls as sacred. In Australia, some native tribes believe that the souls of women live inside owls. Many other cultures also think that people become owls when they die. However, it is also said that owls are a sign of death or misfortune. For some Native American tribes, if someone hears an owl hoot and whistles back to it, the person will soon meet their end if the owl does not respond to their whistle. Even dreaming of an owl can sometimes be seen as bad luck. In Western folklore, owls are closely related to witchcraft. In these stories, witches can turn into owls or use owls as messengers. Owls are also seen as symbols of wisdom and learning. In English nursery rhymes, owls are described as wise creatures. A wise old owl helps children learn the importance of listening before speaking. All of these myths and stories reflect the fascination that people have with these birds.
Okay, our first paragraph on this second day of owls. For many cultures around the world, owls are a source of inspiration for legends and folklore. Some people fear owls, but most cultures respect owls. For one thing, they are guardians of the night. Another reason that they're so well respected is their bodies are so special. They can see at night very clearly things that we are unable to see. They can move their head and body in different directions more than we can. And they live almost everywhere in the world except Antarctica, just like people.
没错，所以在这边的话，老师顺便也提到了我们昨天有提过的一些资讯，除了南极洲之外，很多地方都可以看得到猫头鹰的踪迹嘛，对不对？然后呢，在这边这句话他就告诉你说了 ，For many cultures around the world， 既然到处都可以看到猫头鹰的踪迹，所以很多地方对猫头鹰的想法可能也会不太一样。他就告诉你说，对世界各地的许多文化来说呢 ，owls are a source of inspiration for legends and folklore. 好，这边注意一下 ，inspiration 这个字指的是很多的灵感来源。A source of inspiration 灵感来源，什么的灵感来源呢 ？For legends 好，或者是像是传说啦 ，and folklore 好，这边注意一下 folklore 这个字没有加 s， 你就知道说你看，明明有很多传说，可是它用 folklore 没有加 s， 它应该是一个抽象的概念，一个不可数的名词。那 legends 的话，当然是可数的，是传说。如果你真的要去讲这种 folklore 民间故事这样的概念的话，你要把它变可数的话，你可以听到人家讲说 folk tales。folk tales 好，它的 tale 的话是 tales folk tales， 这个时候它就可以变成可数了，就是指民间故事的意思。
Some cultures view owls as guardians of the night, and when owls hoot, the sounds keep evil away. We had this expression yesterday, guardians of the night. They're on guard during the night, and some people think they are being protected by owls. And when they hoo is a common sound from owls. We add T for the English word of that sound, hoot. The sounds keep evil away. Some people think guardians of the night, these owls, if they see trouble coming up, maybe a dangerous animal like a wolf is going to be coming up to the farmer's house or something, even though the owl is not going to hunt the wolf, it might make a sound and wake the farmer up to warn him there's trouble in the neighborhood.
所以说在这边的话，你看到他这个地方，他讲说some cultures view owls as guardians of the night. 好，你再回想到老师刚刚这样提到说，比方说在很多的这种在农夫啊，或他们可能有养一些东西、一些动物啊等等。那如果说今天晚上有狼来了，那也许说今天这些猫头鹰它不会去跟狼去把狼当成就是食物来吃嘛，可它会发出声音，这时候说不定就有机会让农夫知道说，有危险靠近了，所以它会被当成是 guardians of the night， 其实是有原因的嘛。所以说有些这个文化，好 ，some cultures view owls as guardians of the night, and when owls hoot。好 ，hoot 这个字，老师发出呼呼那种声音，我不太会学但是它是发出那种呼呼的叫声的时候 ，the sounds keep evil away. If you keep something away， 就是让它远离，就能够让这些邪恶的东西、邪灵啦，或者是任何有危险的事物能够远离你，所以它会变成是一个守护者的一个角色。
Okay, that sentence was some cultures, and now we start with others. Means other cultures, think of owls as sacred. They come from God. They come from heaven.
没错。那这边 some 对应下面的东西是 others， 还有其他的一些这些文化呢 ，think of owls as sacred。好 ，sacred 意思就是很神圣的。他觉得说那是上天派来的使者，我们要好好的对待。
In Australia, some native tribes believe that the souls of women live inside owls. Wow, that's really an amazing idea. Now, tribes refers to a group of people, but we normally think of these groups as being far out in the desert, up in the mountains, in the middle of the jungle. They're not modern peoples.
OK， 所以这边的话呢，我们来看一下这句话。他说 ，In Australia， 好，在这个澳洲呢 ，some native tribes， 好，很多时候你看到 native tribes， 可能提到就是这种原住民的一些部落。好，老师刚刚也提到说，他们可能是在很深山啦，或是海边啦，或很多这种地方跟自然相处的非常非常融洽的一群人好，他们会相信说什么呢 ？Believe that the souls of women， 好，女性的这个灵魂呢 ，live inside owls， 他们是住在猫头鹰里头的。好，这是非常非常有趣的一个想法。
Many other cultures also think that people become owls when they die. They respect owls so much that they hope that they will become an owl after death.
哇，你看看，可见是多么喜欢这种动物哦。他说 ，Many other cultures also think that 很多其他的文化呢也认为怎么样 ？People become owls when they die， 人死掉之后会变成猫头鹰。你看，当你今天你很希望变成一个动物的时候，你会希望说啊，那如果我死掉了，我下辈子要变成猫头鹰这样的感觉。
Okay, our last paragraph. However, it is also said that owls are a sign of death or misfortune. So we heard good news about owls, and now, in fact, there are people who don't like owls. They fear them, and they think if they see an owl, someone's going to die or there's going to be some misfortune. Fortune is something good. Misfortune is something really bad.
好，那我们来看看这一句话。他说 ，However， 然而呢 ，it is also said that， 既然我们刚刚前面提到了，是说有些文化把它视为这个很神圣的这种动物，有些文化觉得说它是暗夜守护者，都是好的、正面的、积极的，对不对？难道没有一些其他文化是有不同想法的吗？我们来看这一段哦。他说 ，However, it is also said that owls are a sign of death or misfortune。好，所以这边注意一下。Death or misfortune 都是一些比较不好的事物，死亡啦，或是不幸。这个 misfortune 这个字的意思呢，就是不幸。好，这前面的 mis 就是反义字嘛，像 understanding 好是了解 ，misunderstanding 是误解。那这边 misfortune 是好运 ，good luck。那前面加了 miss 之后，就变成反过来，意思就是厄运，好，或是一些不幸的事情。这是第一句话告诉我们的讯息。
For some Native American tribes, if someone hears an owl hoot and whistles back to it, the person will soon meet their end if the owl does not respond to their whistle. Woo! Native American tribes. I describe tribes as groups of people who live not in cities, not in modern times. Native Americans means we used to call them Indians. But now the people from India are called Indians, and these tribal peoples all over the world can be referred to as tribal peoples. Now, if one of them in North America hears an owl hoot and whistles, and whistles back to it, the owl hoots and the person, I can't whistle very well.
I can't either.
we can't whistle, so we would be in trouble because the person will soon meet their end if the owl does not respond to their whistle. And the owl won't be able to hear our whistles, so he will think we don't respond to it, and we may soon meet our end.
哦 ，Yeah， 所以说今天我们好像还是要知道一下到底怎么回事。如果到美国去听到这个猫头鹰叫，我该怎么做呢？他就告诉你说了 ，For some Native American tribes， 好，对一些这种美国的原住民来说呢 ，If someone hears an owl hoot and whistles back to it， 好，如果今天你听到猫头鹰叫，然后你也对着它叫，然后对着它吹口哨，但是他说 ，If the person will soon meet their end。If the owl does not respond to their whistle， 所以今天如果这个猫头鹰听到你对它吹口哨了，可是呢，居然它没有任何的反应，好，可见说在他的心中可能无视你，被猫头鹰无视的状况下，他们就相信说，这个人应该可能命不久矣，好，可能差不多快要去见阎王了。这种情况下呢，他就相信说，这样的人，如果今天听到猫头鹰叫，自己吹了口哨，猫头鹰没有回应，哇！自己要小心了，这样的感觉。
Even dreaming of an owl can sometimes be seen as bad luck. I think you all know bad luck. We've used misfortune already today. The owl is such a powerful symbol for people that they make up powerful stories about it.
没错，所以这边还讲到另外一个，就是 even dreaming of an owl， 甚至你连梦到猫头鹰这件事呢 ，can sometimes be seen as bad luck 啊，你居然梦到猫头鹰啊，天哪，哇，不幸的事要发生了，这样的感觉。
In Western folklore, we're not talking about tribal peoples now. Owls are closely related to witchcraft. So some people think of these as evil birds. Witchcraft is what witches can do, and it's almost always something bad, and the same for owls.
所以接下来呢，你看到这句话应该会想到哈利波特吧，对不对？哈 ，In Western folklore， 在很多这种西方的民间传说里面，他提到说 ，owls are closely related to witchcraft。那很多时候猫头鹰跟巫术呢是非常有关系的。讲到猫头鹰，就想到啊，应该是黑魔法、巫术啊这样子。
In these stories, witches can turn into owls or use owls as messengers. So if they see an owl, they think, ooh, that may be a witch. I better be careful.
没错，所以最后他就说了 ，In these stories， 在这些故事里面 ，witches can turn into owls。好，这些女巫啦，好，这些巫师啦，怎么样？他们可以幻化成、变身成这些猫头鹰，或者呢 ，use owls as messengers， 可能甚至用猫头鹰来当做信差。至少在哈利波特里头，猫头鹰就是信差嘛，对不对？
Okay, that's it for this paragraph. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Well, we've talked about owls so far. For some peoples around the world, in some cultures, they're a wonderful thing. They're heaven sent, and they have great powers and can help people. And then we learned in the last paragraph that other cultures have the opposite idea. Owls are evil and hurtful. Well, we'll start from there. Owls are also seen as symbols of wisdom and learning. So we've gone from positive to negative and now back to positive because in some cultures, owls are appreciated. And I'm not sure why, but in many English fairy tales, the owl is always a symbol of something good, maybe mysterious, but good.
Yeah， 没错。所以在这一段里面呢，我们刚刚前面提到的第一段，有人觉得说是很神圣，好，猫头鹰是神圣的，好，会守护我们的。然后第二段提到说，有些人把它视为这种不幸、死亡的象征。那到了这一段之后，我们又把它拉回到比较正面的这种态度去看待它。他第一句话就说 ，Owls are also seen as symbols of wisdom and learning。Wisdom 这个字的话呢，就是指智慧。很多时候不管是在这个童谣里面啦，或是在这个民间故事里头，都会把猫头鹰把它塑造成一个聪明有智慧，但是有点神秘的角色。那在这里的话，老师刚刚用到一个字叫做 mysterious。我相信各位，你可能听到 mysterious 的时候会有点熟悉感，是因为我们的 title 里面，它不是提到说这个暗夜守护者的秘密吗？如果你回头看 The mystery behind guardians of the night， 那个 mystery 就是它这个名词。我们把这个 y 去掉之后，变成 ious 的话，就变成了 mysterious， 神秘的，也就是老师刚刚使用的这个字。所以这边这整句话说，猫头鹰会被视为智慧和学识 and learning 这个地方这样的一个象征。
I just thought we've talked about mysterious and mystery, but we've also talked about miss something in which miss is negative. But in mysterious, it's something positive or interesting. It's not dangerous. So be careful when you hear miss. How is it spelled? M-Y-S tends to be good. M-I-S is negative.
对，光是 miss 这个声音有可能是 M-I-S as misfortune 的那个 misunderstanding 那个 miss， 那个是比较相反的意思，是不好的东西嘛，对不对？好，但是如果说今天像 mysterious、mystery 这个 M-Y-S 的，它那个是比较就是神秘的、好的、比较正面的一个感觉。
In English nursery rhymes, owls are described as wise creatures. Now, this is English, so it's Western culture, and as I said earlier and yesterday, owls have a reputation, or people consider owls largely, most people consider owls to be good and maybe a little strange or mysterious, but still powerful and good.
没错，所以在这边的话，我们这句话说 in English nursery rhymes。Nursery rhyme 就是指童谣的意思，在英语的这个童谣里头呢 ，owls are described as wise creatures。你会注意到 wise 这个字跟这个前面我们提到的 wisdom 长得很像，对不对？没错 ，wise 好，这个字的意思呢就是聪明睿智的。它是形容词，如果把这个 e 去掉，加上 dom， 就会变成 wisdom。wisdom 的意思就是指智慧，它是一个名词，它们两个之间是很有关系的。提到这个猫头鹰，就会让我想到，我们其实如果你对语言有兴趣的话，你可以在你的手机上面去搜寻一个这个语言，叫这个软体叫做 Duolingo。Duolingo 的话呢，它是 duo。然后 lingo 的话是 lingo，Duolingo 它叫多邻国。好，多的话是很多的多，邻呢是邻居的邻，国是国家的国。在那个软体上面有很多很多的这个语言可以学，它也是用一个这个猫头鹰的这种象征来当做他们这个商标哦。所以说今天你提到这种学习啦、learning、wisdom 这些字的话，真的会让你想到猫头鹰。
A wise old owl helps children learn the importance of listening before speaking. Today's children, I wonder if they're getting this lesson. They're often full of activity and very loud, but actually, we should spend more time listening than speaking. We can learn more that way.
没错，所以就是这边这句话所讲的 a wise old owl， 它这个老猫头鹰，一只聪明的老猫头鹰呢，这样的这个里面的童谣里头就告诉我们说 helps children learn the importance of listening before speaking。 好，多听听，然后少说话，然后慢慢听，然后就可以听到更多，可以学到更多。那是那里面童谣的内容。但现在这种比较浮躁的这种年代里头，小朋友可能慢慢的比较会少听，然后多做一些，多说多做。那现在的话，其实有机会也可以听听这个猫头鹰的建议哈，所以多听听，少说，这样子可以学到更多。
All of these myths and stories that we have talked about in tribal peoples and modern people, and in stories of lore, L-O-R-E, from the past, ancient legends and so on. There are a lot of owls. They reflect the fascination that people have with these birds. People are fascinated by nature by and large, but for some reason, owls are particularly a point of interest and fascination. We wonder about them and appreciate them.
没错，这里面最重要的一个字就是 fascination 这个字。fascination 就是那种迷恋，然后觉得说哇，感觉它很酷。老师刚才另外又用到了一个用法叫做 be fascinated by something， 或者你可以说 with， 好像我看过有 be fascinated with something 也是可以的哦。
Yes.
那如果说今天你在用到 fascinated， 好，这个加上 d 之后搭配 be 动词的话，就是对什么东西感到迷恋，觉得哇，这个东西好厉害呀，这个词是很常使用的。所以整句话呢，他这边讲到的 all of these myths and stories， 好，所有这些神话啦，还有故事啦。reflect the fascination， 它能反映出来这种迷恋感。什么迷恋感呢 ？That people have with these birds， 大家对于这种鸟类的这种迷恋，说哇，这个鸟类好神秘，又好有智慧，好酷，这种迷恋感到处都看得到。
Okay, that's the end of our second day talking about owls. We hope you became fascinated with them as we have been. And protect them if you ever have the chance to. Well, that's it for today. Please join us again whenever you can. We're here for you. Until then, bye-bye.